we could fly.
Welcome to this new season of the Have a Cup of Johanny podcast. So I want to title this new season that I'm embarking on with I'm growing. So this is going to be the season of growth. And that's what I'm going to share with you throughout the season. So I thank you for coming over here and sitting with me. And I hope you enjoy.
Hello, everyone. Now, let me ask you this. Are you ready to unleash your supernatural? And I'm not talking about the series with the two hot guys. No. I am talking about the book here. Are you ready? Get ready, because we're going to talk about becoming supernatural. All right. So if you haven't heard it, let me tell you, there is this book called Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. And if you're like me and you love these self-help, personal growth, self-discovery, and expanding and evolving podcasts or books, listen to my podcast and read this book. It is worth exploring. And let me tell you, it's not, I was telling my therapist this, it is not this, ooh, it's all mystical kind of thing, right? If you just breathe and blah, 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 then you will be like magical. You will be this person, right? This book even says it. You can say I'm a millionaire till you're blue in the face, but if you don't replicate the emotions of how you would feel when you do become a millionaire, then your brain will not be able to compute that and really change the synapses necessary for your behavior to change and accommodate that new reality. And the way that they explained it had a whole bunch of more scientific terms and more anatomy terms in there to help you understand how different parts of your brain are really interlaced with your emotions. But they talked about it in a way that I could understand it. That's one, because while I took several anatomy and physiology courses when I started out as a nursing student, I have since forgotten a lot of that. But I could follow for the most part. And the intent of this book is to help the reader understand that mind and body are interlinked. That it's not this witchy kind of mystical thing that happens, that your emotions, what you're feeling, and gratitude have a big role as to how you evolve physically, and literally become a new person. Digest that for a little bit. So Becoming Supernatural is a transformative book. And like I said, it's like this intersection between science, spirituality, and personal development. And Joe Dispenza, he's a well-known neuroscientist and chiropractor. And the central theme here is neuroplasticity. Excuse my pronunciation. So he explains that the brain has the ability to rewire and reorganize themselves. And this means that we can change our thoughts, beliefs, and habits to create a new reality for ourselves. And he dives deep into the science behind this phenomenon and provides practical exercises. I am doing the meditations in the morning and the evening. Not going to lie, my mind doesn't focus like that, but I'm trying. And I think the more that I do it, the more repetitions that I give myself, the better that I will get. But here's another key concept in Becoming Supernatural, and that is the power of meditation and mindfulness. And he emphasizes how important it is to quiet the mind, something that I struggle with a lot, and being present in the moment and tapping into the unlimited field of possibilities. And he guides us in these meditations. And It's like this tuning in and tuning out to kind of like build into your higher consciousness and create positive changes in our lives. So one of the most fascinating aspects here in this book is just the, like I said, the mind and physical body connection. And he has real life testimonials in this book, and he shares them in this book. And these are real life people that he met through he has conferences. I believe that's what he explains in the book. And he meets these people that literally help themselves through his teachings, and they were able to overcome physical ailments just based off of this. And like, at the risk of sounding cuckoo over here, it's like people started to identify certain emotions that they were feeling, and once they identified that those emotions that they were feeling was really limiting them and was keeping them in a moment that they didn't want to be any longer, when they saw that it was a connection between emotions and their physical body in the present, then it was like a switch that they made, and changing their emotions and change how their physical body was. And it even shifted their trajectory into a better life, because they were able to tap into the imagined emotion of what they will feel if, let's say, you win the lottery, or let's say if you become completely healed, or how you will feel if you no longer have chronic pain, or how you will feel if you get the job that you've always wanted. Are you ready to embark on a captivating journey of resilience and revelation? Get ready to immerse yourself in the extraordinary world of Isla Delgado, a 9-year-old girl who has experienced more than her fair share of trauma. Isla's life takes a dramatic turn when she's forced to live with her dad and his new wife for 6 months. Her anxiety intensifies as she becomes convinced that her stepmom is an evil witch. But Isla is determined to protect herself and expose her stepmom's true nature. As the gripping story unfolds, Isla discovers that things aren't always as they seem. People are saying, while the alarming trend of attempting to ban books continues in the United States, this book is a fantastic reminder of the power that books have. A child will read this story and feel seen, heard, and hopefully feel some peace. For children of the appropriate age, this book provides the opportunity for a wonderful exercise in empathy. The message of this story is truly something a lot of children out there, and even some adults, might need to hear. Join Isla on a transformative journey of self-discovery, where she learns that even the most traumatic experiences can be triumphantly overcome with the power of love and understanding. Mrs. Frenchie's Evil Ring is available everywhere books are sold. So they allow themselves through meditation those moments of feeling that particular emotion. And then this kind of like lifted their consciousness into that imagined moment. And they did this every day through their meditation. And I think it was for 20 minutes, because that's how long the meditations are, for 20 minutes every day. And according to the studies that are in this book, their brain sort of rewired itself to be in line with those emotions. And this is what I'm trying to explain here, that through that rewiring, they physically change themselves. And once that happened, then consciously or subconsciously, they started living a different path, to where now mind and body was aligned with the vision that they had created through their meditation. Do you see what I'm saying here? Do you hear what I'm saying here? Like, are we understanding this? And I know. Because when I first started reading it, I was like, this is some cuckoo cult shit. But I was like, it's so similar to The Body Keeps the Score. And that's another book that talks about the connection between mind and body and memory and all the other senses that taps into our memory as well, and the reactions that we have because the body remembers. So this is the same book, but it tells you that if you can have those reactions and those memories and those sensory triggers based off of a trauma, you can also do the opposite. Boom. I think that's the best explanation I can give you. You can also do the opposite. You can wire your brain in the opposite spectrum of how it wired itself for trauma. There you go. There you go. And it all boils down. I'm not going to save you this read. I suggest you read it. Just like I highly suggest you read The Body Keeps the Score, but just with a grain of salt, because it is a traumatic book based off of other people's trauma. And for me, what it did was it brought back some of my own trauma that I had thought I had forgotten. But guess what? The body kept the score. And I had flashbacks while reading that book. But on a good side of that is that it has helped me quite a lot, and it's helping me to be able to identify that which happened in the past. And now this book right here, Becoming Supernatural, is helping me to pave the way for a new future where I am completely healed. And I can't wait. So, in essence, we can cultivate positive emotions, and it is all through gratitude. And if you listen to my 5 lessons that I learned at 42, gratitude is one of those key ones in there. So it all boils down to having that appreciation, that gratitude, because the way that Dispenza talks about it, that is like the mother of all emotions, of all positive emotions. If you can feel gratitude through your meditation, it will attract all the other good things, because it kind of like opens you up to get other things. Being grateful, being thankful, that emotion opens up your heart and your mind to be able to get other things in life, right? If you believe in the universe and all this mystical stuff, it opens up your heart and it opens up the door to the universe to give you more things if you are grateful and you embrace that gratitude. The way that I've been doing it is through gratitude journal, but now that I'm doing the meditation, then I kind of go into that emotion through most of that meditation. But that's what it is. It pushes us to embrace that. So that way we can attract all the things that we want for our future. So by practicing gratitude exercises and expressing love towards ourselves and others and finding joy in the present moment, we can raise our energetic frequency and manifest our desires more effortlessly. So the book invites us to embrace our potential as conscious creators of our reality. And it teaches us that we're not victims of circumstances, but rather powerful beings capable of shaping our own lives and our own future just by harnessing the power of our minds and embodying those positive emotions such as gratitude and aligning our thoughts with our desires. And according to Dispenza, we can truly become supernatural. I believe it. I believe it. So I'm going to try it. I'll let you know, and you all will be here listening to see how it unfolds for me. But I encourage you to read it and give it a try if it sounds something like something you want to try and something interesting to you. Nevertheless, this is the end of this amazing episode about becoming supernatural. I hope you have enjoyed it and you have gained something from it. And as always, If you like what you hear, don't forget to like and subscribe on Have a Cup of Johanny podcast. And if you have any comments or any suggestions for me, I also have an email, which is joa@haveacupofjohanny.com. That is joa@haveacupofjohanny.com. I will see you later. Bye.
Oh, we could fly. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show. See you on the next episode. Bye. Oh, we could fly.